Hi, I'm Futong Chang, author of Concrete Countertops and Concrete at Home. Well, welcome to my home. This is where I'd like to talk about how good design and concrete countertops merge, especially when you use the idea of a lot of materials, using different materials with the concrete, and why. Well, I liken concrete to a timeless material, and especially when you use it in the form that I have, sculpting it, creating what I call a practical landscape in the kitchen. Landscape because there's elevation changes and subtlety to the surface in depth, in length, and this kind of depth. So using that sculpted quality with other materials, not just concrete itself, not concrete everywhere, is a good way of fusing the practicality of concrete, the vulnerabilities of concrete, with the practicality of granite, let's say, and maybe the slab, boring nature of granite that can take place sometimes when it's used too much. But you fuse these materials together and suddenly the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. For example, we have color, form, texture, and different materials, and each one brings into play some element that adds to the overall composition. So we have to orchestrate or conduct this orchestration of materials. For instance, here I have a natural slate that is almost granite looking with the concrete, and the concrete is very, very smooth. Over here we have the granite tiles. At the time, I couldn't afford a slab of real granite because granite was so expensive 25 years ago. But now it's a very, very affordable material, and almost there's too much of it almost, and people are tired of it, so they want concrete. You see the different kinds of woods here. We have a redwood, and this is recycled redwood and Douglas fir. You can use and blend these different materials together with concrete as the anchor because it is a timeless material and because it looks natural. Just like in a forest, you might have leaves, flowers, roots, tubers, grass, all blending together, many different materials, but nobody says, oh, that's too much. It's never too much when you balance in composition different materials together and think about the practical purpose too. Sometimes you might want to use stainless steel next to a stove, butt it up against the concrete. It makes the concrete look warm, as stainless steel is kind of a cold material. Using the granite, it's a very durable material, so you might want to use that in an area of high use. So think about all these aspects when you're composing your concrete countertop, and you'll have a timeless design of your own. And remember, every good project begins and ends with good design. This is Futong Chang.